I'm back already with my try-on video, and I'm really excited about it. Actually, as I was just putting this outfit on, I was even starting to play with some jewelry that I may want to wear with it. The options were a longer, I got a piece of 8, or the shorter, I don't even know what it is. But let's get into the try-on video. So at the moment, I'm wearing the whole suit, which was the Alabama Chanin School of Making pencil skirt, cropped car coat, tartan stencil, black on black, ochre embroidery floss as an accent. And at the moment, I'm wearing it with a long sleeve A. Chanin tee. That's her machine sewn line. I bought this a while back because I had purchased something really special. I'll tell you about that in a second. First, welcome to my sleeping porch. I told you I'm very excited that I've got all of my Alabama Chanin clothes out where I can see them on a rack, and I can really start making some good choices about what I want to sew next or what I want to do with some of these clothes, because I've gained a little bit of weight over COVID, and so some of these clothes need some adjustments. So I will probably tell you about that in another video. But let's get to it. Here, I'm going to go ahead and do this because I feel like it's easier for me to grab them and not have my back turned to you. So the reason that I purchased this tee and the short sleeve version, which is one of the things I might need to adjust, because this tee has a little more give around here. This one does not have as much give, and so it shows a little bit more. So I might not be trying that one on for you. But I'm going to go ahead and put this here. No, because I want to be able to pull these out easy. These are a bunch of scarves that I've made. This black one was a kit from Alabama Chanin, and all I did was stitch around the stencil in an off-white chain stitch. Here is my attempt at a striped scarf. This is ochre with off-white, and I am actually thinking, as I will try it on with these outfits, that I may add some black to it. And then I just have a gray with my first attempt at relief applique in Angie's Falls, and just a cute little, I had some leftover faded fabric, so I turned it into a long scarf that I sometimes wear as a choker, or a scarf. So I want to put those somewhere where I can reach them easily. So what I'm going to do is move this here. Okay, the reason I purchased these ochre tops and that I chose to put the black on black colorway with ochre tartan is I fell in love with the Alabama Chanin Collection 29. The collection was previewed or put out in fall of 2015, and that was a pivotal time for me, and I had actually been planning to do the workshop the next year in 2016 for my 50th birthday. So at the time I was just really excited. And as you know, some of her sample sales are fantabulous, and so I purchased on sample sale the Penelope skirt. This is one of her couture pieces out of collection 29, and it is the long fitted skirt. It's got 3 colors. It's the Tony stencil, and it has ochre, peacock, and black. So I am kind of trying to build more pieces that would fit in with this and with that whole colorway. Actually, I'm going to link below a link to my Pinterest page, because I have a whole page for collection 29 clothes. I think some of them might not have actually been in that collection, but look like they belong there. So that's kind of where my head is right now. You know, spring's about to spring. I'll probably change and start doing some more in spring-like colors, but for now, this is where my head is at. So what I'm going to start for you today is I'm going to try on a couple things with the skirt, and then I'll switch it up and try a couple things with the coat. But what I did want to show you at first, and I'm going to need to take off this jewelry, which is going to take me a moment, was the, they're going to have to, oh, I can't see there, hold on. All right. It's always fun to, don't mind me, I'm just going to throw these to the side. Probably not the best way to handle your jewelry. I wanted to try this on with the black scarf for you, because I think that will look fantastic. This is a really long scarf. It's pretty big altogether, and so it has the stitching at both ends, so you could wear it even as a wrap if you wanted. And what I love about this, and let's come here, is the stencil color here I think really matches really well, both with the plain ochre and with the ochre thread in there. So you could wear it like this. And I like to make sure that that color's showing. The black side is of course pretty, but it doesn't have that stencil color on it. So I definitely think I could wear this to work. And then another way I like to wear this scarf, because it's so long, I can fold it in half like that, wrap it around, and do it this way. That kind of makes it shorter so that some more of the ochre fabric is showing. So I'm really digging this outfit. All right, so you've seen it with the ochre top. Let's try with a different color. Okay, how about we go ahead and try it on with the plain black cardigan. You can never, cardigan, corset, stop. All right, this time I'm going to try it on with just the plain black corset. You can never go wrong with the plain black corset. It gives everything a little bit of va-va-voom. It makes everything a little better. And I think what I'm going to go ahead and try this on with is the cropped cardigan. This is another piece out of the Alabama Chanin machine sewn line. They put them out, I don't know if it's still available. These are a couple of years old, but I wear these cardigans all the time. Love hiding the arms, and they just really make everything look better, kind of hit you in a good place. So this pretty basic outfit, black on just a little bit of color. Something like this, it would look great with the scarf we just tried. But let me even put something fun on. Oh boy, I hear my dog starting to bark. That might not be a good thing. So just a little something. So what do you think? The polka dot with the geometric? You know, I think it's kind of fun. I would do it. of course, with the black on black, let's go ahead and put on the actual car coat with this. That, I think, not this, but just this and this. So plain black, keep it simple, tone on tone, low contrast, can never go wrong. This would probably look good with that piece of 8 necklace. Just a little something to shine and bring out the golden color of the ochre. All right, I was going to, the one thing I'm not going to try on, because this is something that I do need to rework. It's the fitted tee in peacock, but it is really tight on me at the moment. So this one I'm thinking about just taking off the binding and undoing the side seams, adding a little bit more room in those side seams and putting it back on. But this is what it would look like with the peacock. And again, my thought was the peacock also goes with the Penelope skirt. So I'm not sure, I'm not sold on the idea of the peacock with the tartan, but maybe once I get it fitting a little better, I'll like the idea more. Another option I've been considering would actually match this faded scarf, so I'm going to leave that handy for me, is I made a tank in faded fabric underneath, the natural fabric on the top, Magdalena stencil, black stitching, black binding. It doesn't really have any ochre in it, but I still think it's the same family and it would look really cute with it. And I may even wear this black shrug with it, because this shrug has these squares on the sleeve, so it would kind of go a little bit, I think, with the squares of the tartan. I love this technique. She's got a whole jacket in it that is just spectacular. I don't know that I would have the patience to do a whole jacket, but I actually thought about making another little black shrug, doing the same technique, but doing these squares in ochre, and I think that would look really cool with that. So that's on my list of I might make that someday. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is try this on with an off-white top, something total opposite to this, a lot higher contrast. Okay, the reason I wanted to try on with the off-white, despite the fact that it's a good, real high contrast, is because I want to see if the striped scarf with the it's off-white, the natural stripes would work with it at all. And like I mentioned, I think it's pretty plain as it is. I didn't do a whole lot of extra, but I think if I added some black stitching and maybe like a black piece here or a big black piece right here with something stitched on, then I could make it work with the skirt as well. Right now, I'm not sold on the look together. Let's see, let's put on, I have an off-white cropped cardigan, because again, I love these. Not bad, not great. Let's try it with the black cropped cardigan, because then I think we'll tie in the black together. Here we go. I think that would work. Let's see. This one I think would look really good with the this. It is so long. You have to do something with this one. So I think I could definitely wear this outfit together because of the off-white stitching and the goldish paint that matches this, matches that. All looks good. I'm wearing this one at some point. You know what we haven't tried it on with yet, which we really should, is the actual cropped car coat. This, I think, with the cropped car coat has a lot of volume to it, so I feel like wearing this with it is volume on volume on volume. So let's take that off for now. So this would just be a nice way to put a little bit of a different color underneath. So those are the options I currently have in my head to wear with the skirt, but now I'm going to leave the coat on and try on a few different skirts for you. Okay, here's an option that I just hadn't even thought of before today, before I started pulling stuff out of the closet. But this is a skirt that I made quite a while ago. It was one of my very first kits. Actually, even back before 2015, I bought a baby doll dress kit and realized as an almost 50-year-old woman, it's probably not baby doll time of year for me or time of life for me. So I ended up taking the baby doll, splitting it in two, turning the top into just like the bodice, so making it a baby doll top and just putting plain natural fabric underneath. It's in my to repair pile right now. I didn't do a great job on the gathering, so I need to redo it. But then this skirt went with it. And the reason I thought this skirt might go with this and match is because the paint on it is a little bit goldy. It's a more yellow gold than the ochre. I don't know if I would ever wear these together. Let's see. So you can get the full effect. And then let me get close so you can kind of get the, I don't even know if you can, woo! It turned light or dark since I started the video. I had to do it after work. So I've had to turn lights on. Still not the best lighting expert, audio expert, any of that. But you know what? Putting this skirt on with it makes me think to try. Because I think I'm going to try it with, I don't even need to go put it on, but with this skirt. Because the natural would pick up the natural in this, the black in this. Let's see if you can see what the tartan and the polka dot would look like together. I think that would work. You know, let me even, this black hanger's throwing me off. So, like that. And then I could, in fact, wear the polka dot as a choker with it. Interesting combination. All right. Hold on. I got another one for you. Okay, changed my mind as I so often do. I actually wanted to try it on and see what it looked like together, because it's kind of one of those things that I had put in my mind as, oh sure, maybe someday, but I want to know if it was actually something I would wear. I don't know if trying it on, I think the skirt, maybe let's see, I think without the scarf, it needs something, don't you think? Probably it needs this scarf, because that would draw everything together. Oh, but again, that's volume and volume. But I'm thinking I could do it. All right, I'll be back with another one. Okay, I hope you know I had to try this one on with the Penelope skirt. So keeping it low contrast, just the plain black corset underneath. Oh yeah. Sometimes I feel like just dressing up in the skirt and twirling around in my house, even if I have nowhere to go, which over the past couple of years, we haven't had a whole lot of places to go. And I think maybe I did do that very thing. Okay, I'm going to go put the ochre on underneath, just so we can show you that with a different color. Yeah, you don't get to see me in that peacock. Oh, wait. Okay, you knew I had to try on the ochre with the Penelope skirt, so I can do some more twirling. Oh yes. I like the cropped car coat with the long sleeve underneath. I think that's a really fun look. The cropped car coat, I believe you can get different sleeve lengths with it. There's a cap sleeve. I think this is called the quarter sleeve. And then you could even do a long sleeve. I believe the pattern has that on it. But this is, it's already kind of voluminous, so I'm not sure if I would ever do a long sleeve. But I love having the little quarter sleeve and the long sleeves poking out. Okay, I have one more skirt that I want to try on with it, and then I think that's it. Whew, out of breath, had to go downstairs and let the dog out. Okay, last one. Single layer ochre swing skirt. When I bought the two tops, I also bought the yard of the fabric so that I could have something to wear them with. And here it is working out for me. I've actually done that for a couple different things that I've made. I've made one in verdant. I've made one in navy. Is that it? Actually, yeah, I think that's all. But hey, 3. And then one other skirt that I'm not going to try on with it, but it's just the plain black skirt that Alabama Chanin sells in their core collection. I think it's called the ribbed skirt. It's really just a tube. It looks really good with this as well. I think if you follow me on Instagram, I think I've posted a picture of myself wearing this before, because I've been wearing this with this quite a bit already. So that is all I have for now. This has been a really good exercise for me. I have figured out what I need to enlarge, is that the right word? What I need to rework, what I might want to work up to add to this outfit. I think that's one of the funnest things about really embracing the stitching your whole wardrobe, is how much you can mix and match and layer all kinds of things. I wouldn't want to wear it with this skirt at all, would I? This one is a Anna's Garden, but it's kind of silvers. No. So you need to try to know what'll work and what won't. And then what doesn't work, you put back on the hanger. Thank you guys so much for joining me again so soon. I do think that the tote is coming up next. I am going to go to that Collection 29 Pinterest page to try and get some more inspiration. I think I did get inspired by the whole idea of doing a shrug with ochre on the sleeves. I started thinking, oh, maybe I should put beads, gold beads on them too, because a lot of the Collection 29 has a lot of fur and a lot of beading, and maybe that's why it stuck out to me. But thanks again for joining me. Like, subscribe, and let me know which outfits you liked, which ones you didn't, what you think maybe I should make to add to the collection. All right, thank you. Bye.